Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Pitstop. Poetry in Purgatory. Poetry in Purgatory. That's what we're playing, not Pitstop. Why did I randomly just say Pitstop there? I don't know. Anyways, welcome back. Last time we spoke with Apex and did like the first part of Apex's storyline, just like learning a little bit more about him, and then we went on a guided tour of Purgatory with the voice. And we like went around town. We had words with Sheol, and we don't know why she doesn't like the voice, but we definitely know she doesn't like the voice. That's for sure. Then we walked. Then we were in the middle of a conversation between Apex and the guide that didn't go very well either. Like Apex, if he doesn't get a job done, is going to be put into the box. So that's something to be on the lookout for. But yeah, we just spoke with the guy, with the voice a lot, and we like went around town, had some heart to hearts. We are now calling her our big sister, which is very cute. But anyways, yeah, and then we got back to the Hall of Rooms. That's what it's called, the Hall of Rooms, I think. And we spoke with Indalecio about going back to our room to reminisce about the day. And Indalecio told us that we could now have people start visiting our rooms with this super high-tech system that is someone asking to go to our room and him saying yes or no. Super high-tech, super sophisticated. But I actually went back a few lines. That's about where we ended off last time. So let's continue on, shall we? Like, this is the end of the conversation with Indalecio. Here we go. Indalecio obviously means well, but sometimes he's just too much. Honestly, it's not like I am hard to understand, am I? Oh, excuse me, sorry. Hmm. It doesn't matter much anyway. I mean, who would even want to visit knock knock knock? Seriously? Who is it? Hey man, it's Bliss. You up? Shadow Bro led me to your room, so... Uh, also, he asked me if I was planning to sell you vacuums. I don't know what that's all about. Just ignore that, please. Let me get the door. We meet again, man. So it seems. Uh, man, this place is very pink. Didn't take you for such a girly girl. I just happen to like the color. Besides, you're the one wearing a crop top. Not exactly the manliest of clothing, now is it? Hey man, there's nothing more manly than being secure in your femininity. What? I guess that's a good point. Like, if you think you're a man, but you like wearing clothes that are predominantly seen as more feminine, then you're still a man. If you're a man, you're a man. If you're a woman, you're a woman. If you're neither, you're neither. What you wear, uh, and even to an extent how you act, don't play a role in that. But anyways, I guess that's a good point. Point advantage, me. I didn't realize we were competing. The rat race never ends, Isobel, even in death. Huh? So, question. What's this I hear about you being all friendly with the guide's girl? Huh? Word on the streets is that you spent all day with her. Well, first off, I don't think they're a couple. You get what I mean. Um, you have a problem with me spending time with her? I didn't realize I had to ask for your permission. Alright, calm down. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just worried about you, man. I've been here longer than you. I've seen more things. I don't want anyone I care about to be in danger. That's all. Well, that ship has already sailed because the reason God sent me here already puts me in a lot of danger. So, that, huh? No. Darn it. I said too much. You and your big mouth, Isobel. You are the shame of the Salvie name. Could you run what you just said by me one more time? God sent you here? As in Remm, the ruler of heaven. Darn it. This is bad. Please, you can't tell anyone, or else I'll... The way I see it, you're very lucky that I'm the one you told. Otherwise, the guide would be getting ready to pulverize your pink loving self the moment you leave through that door. Tell me something I don't know. Man, on a mission from God herself, huh? You're a lucky girl, Isobel. You'll still have a chance to return there. I didn't say that. I'm not an idiot, man. God is obviously offering you some kind of reward. What else could it be besides getting to go back to that place? Liz. So, what's the mission? What's with that big smile? Because I get to help you out, of course. Finally, a chance to pay you back for saving Juliet. You want to help me? Duh. What do you need done? I don't know if it's safe to say. I mean, the guide's omnipresence. Can't he still hear us talking? Haven't you noticed? The rooms are immune to his prying. Is that true? Is that a rule that the voice put in? Oh, yeah, there we go. The way I hear it, he used to be able to teleport right inside someone's place. But the voice put a stop to that in the name of privacy and decency. I'm still not a fan of her, but credit where credit is due. That was a solid improvement. The fear of waking up and having him standing there staring you down. The thought of it could send shivers down anyone's spine, man. Unless you're Sheol, I guess. Doesn't she dislike the guide? Aren't love and hate just different sides of the same coin? Anyway, enough sidestepping the important stuff. Let me in on the details, man. Well, alright. I guess it's too late to go back now. God told me to find out what's wrong in Purgatory. And, that's it. That's all you got? Yeah. We'd have a bigger chance of finding a guitar pick in the Pacific Ocean, man. I mean, everything is wrong here, in a way. Where to even start? Don't you think I've thought about that? I have no idea what to do. And you're not helping at all, man. Okay, wait. Actually, I'm willing to bet my sweet rainbow hair that the deities are involved. I've been thinking that too. I mean, if it's big enough to even cause God to notice that something's off, the scale of it can't be any smaller, right? Right. Then it's obvious what we need to do, man. We have to infiltrate the Hall of Deities. Huh? That sounds extremely dangerous. What happened to you being afraid of the guide? I still am, man. But the stakes just got so much greater. I just can't leave a good friend in a pickle like this without helping out. I don't want things to go down like they did in the bar the other night. So, do we have a plan? Well, if something goes wrong, at least we'll be together. Darn straight. We'll have each other's backs. It's going to be a cakewalk. Cakewalk. Ugh, sorry. Besides, man, you said it yourself. You've been thinking about it too, right? It must be the deities. And if they're hiding something, it has to be in there. I mean, it's their HQ, so it only makes sense. Fine, let's say we do this. How would it even work? The guide is everywhere all at once, isn't he? Maybe, but he still can't detect us. It's going to be a sneaking operation, man. And you're sure that being sneaky is enough? Hopefully. We should be able to blend in with the surroundings if we play our cards right. Just as long as you don't wear pink. Hey! It goes without saying that we should do this at night. So let's meet in the Hall of Deities at that time, alright? Okay. We'll blow this story wide open, man. And then God will be extremely thankful, don't you think? I hope so. Great. See you soon, man. Alright. See ya, Bliss. This confidence of his, he's like another person all of a sudden. He says it's about helping me. I have a hard time believing that's all there is to it. Especially knowing that he's from heaven too. I'm still not sure about this, but what other options do I have? It's not like I'm going to find anything out of by just existing, after all. And the more time things take, the closer the guide gets to possibly finding out about me. Well, time for some much needed rest. Maybe some reflection will help me prepare for what's about to happen. Am I making a huge mistake? Quest log updated. We'll read it in a moment after we go through a dream sequence. A memory from long ago enters your mind, and you start to reflect. You and your best friend are playing a round of dice. You love being with him, because he lets you be you. Sometimes it feels like he's the only person in the whole world who understands you. It's my turn, he says, throwing a trio of ivory cubes with full force into the corner of your room. He's so strong, you think to yourself, just before all three of them stop in an instant. Wow, another 666, he says contentedly. I'm really good at this. Are these dice weighted? You're entranced by his sudden outburst of confidence. If throwing cubes were an art, he'd be the prodigy to end all prodigies. Suddenly, your father bursts through the door, his arrival signaling that the fun is about to end. What's that noise? He screams, with an intensity strong enough to reanimate the dead. We're just playing, you answer meekly. He was always scary, but since Mother died, he's become even more so. He stares at you blankly, as if you're speaking in a language which he doesn't understand. I don't know what to do with you, Isobel. His angry demeanor gives way to concern. I just don't know. You look away from him, concealing a single tear, which acts as evidence of how hurtful his words are. Your best friend smiles at you. Don't worry. He hugs you. We'll always have each other. Strangely, your father doesn't acknowledge him. Huh? Rise and shine, myself. What? Do we have... Tonight I'm meeting Bliss at the Hall of Deities. I'd better get ready. Infiltrate the Hall of Deities, reveal more, progress the main story. Okay. Oh, wrong thing. It's my that's the same thing. So I think we're good to just head out? No, wrong way. Exit. Do we have... I don't know if I want to call it an imaginary friend, so to speak, but like... Definitely seemed like we saw a person who wasn't there. Hey, Bliss. So this is the same... Okay. So it looks like we're not getting any new, Oh, hi, voice. Can we talk? Yeah, it looks like a lot of these are just still going to be the same until we continue on some more, probably. At least right in this time of day. Skip. Anyways, I started speaking and then interrupted myself. It definitely seems like we saw someone who wasn't there. If not an imaginary friend, then something else. Good day, man. Hey, Bliss. What's up? I'll see you later. If I see you first, man. Yeah. Hey, Bex. That's the same one over again. Okay. Just skip through the days. We're good to just skip through, I think. Let's head to the Hall of Deities. This is probably going to start an immediate event. So, yeah, let's go. The Hall of Deities after hours, huh? The fact that they keep this place open at night is either very good or very bad for us. But, where's Bliss? Oh no, what if he's bailed on me? What do I do? Don't panic, don't panic, don't. There you are, fellow ninja. I'm actually gonna sip my drink real quick. 1 second. There we go. There you are, fellow ninja. Finally! I was beginning to think that you wouldn't show. After roping you into this whole plan, I'd never let a friend down like that. That's not the kind of man I am, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. No worries. Alright, Isobel, let's focus up. Luckily for us, the place seems to be empty about right now. You'll cover this area, and I'll search further inside, alright? You're putting me on lookout? Someone has to have our backs, right? But if the deities enter the building, then I'll be the first one they see. Yeah? So I'm in more danger than you. Where is he gonna run? If you're caught, this is the only exit. He's getting caught too. Depends on how you look at it. Do I need to remind you that this was all your idea? Your point being? Didn't you do the more dangerous stuff? Nah. You're definitely better at keeping watch than I am, man. I suck at noticing important things. And you shouldn't be the one searching for clues. Look, do you want our mission to be a success or not? So it's our mission now, huh? Fine. I'll do it. I guess it doesn't matter either way if we do get caught. Exactly. We're looking for something that sticks out. Let's regroup later. Yeah. Be careful, Bliss. You got it, man. Let's have a look around. Fade to black. One impressively thorough search later. Well, there's nothing out of the ordinary here. Except for maybe... Hold on. I hear voices. Someone's coming. Dang it. I need to hide. Can't believe it. Easy now, Miss Braid. You knew that Volumnius was here and you didn't tell me about it. What the heck is your problem, guide? What difference would it make if you knew? You're in separate worlds, in case you're forgetting. Unless you're insinuating that I'm the type of sadistic man who would want you to suffer. Knowing that you were so close yet so far away from seeing him again. So you're protecting me, is that what you're saying? You're lying, like you always are. Perhaps you should ponder why he didn't bother coming to see you, if he indeed were here. You literally said he couldn't go further than the exit, the tunnel. He knew that I'm here? He works for God, Miss Braid. Is it not beyond all doubt that he knows about you? I need some time alone. Humph. As if we have all the time in the world when we clearly don't. Uh, What am I to do with that incessant girl? She's every bit as defiant as the day she first arrived in Purgatory. Then again, it is quite endearing. That was close. But, the one thing in here that I'm still curious about is the big door. However, it doesn't budge even a tiny bit. I wonder where it leads. Should I try approaching it again? Uh, it's the guide again. He just popped in from out of nowhere. I'm really not safe anywhere. It doesn't seem like he's actually seen me, though. Ew. Is he doing something with the door? Are those hand gestures? To think that someone with my immaculate stature has to perform this inane ritual. He's talking to himself. Whatever he's doing seems to really annoy him. Very well then. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. The Konami code, isn't it? Swing, clap. What was that? If I weren't in danger, I'd probably have trouble keeping myself from laughing. It seemed to work, though. The door is opening. Guide! The universe stands ever still. Quiet you. That voice. I've never heard anything like it. Sounded huge somehow. Is someone locked up in there? He went inside. Do I follow him? No, that's too dangerous. It's probably better if I regroup with Bliss for now. And, actually, those silly moves that he did to open the door, they weren't too intricate. In fact, I'm pretty sure I could replicate them. We could come back later and... Boo. I knew he knew we were here. I somehow knew it. Oh no, it's him. I'm screwed. Isn't this way past your curfew, Miss Salvie? I expected this from the insufferable Mr. Always. But Alls, I still don't know. But you... What am I saying? I expected it from you, too. Perhaps even more so. That means he must have found Bliss, too. Why did I go along with this dumb plan? I knew this would happen. Dang it. What might you be looking for? I seem to have gotten lost. I'll be on my way. Are you saying that there's something to be found here? What can I even do now? I'll be on my way. Very obvious lies. Are you saying that there's something to be found here? Sure, why not? Nice try. A pair of former denizens, citizens of heaven, finding themselves in the Hall of Deities late at night. I'd have to be a worse deity than the voice to not understand what you're trying to do. I'd advise you to fess up right this instant. If so, I may be convinced to let you and Mr. Alls off the hook. Just this once. Despite the fact that you are arrogant enough to think that you'd be able to waltz in here without me knowing about it. At this particular point in time, I believe you have nothing to gain from being dishonest. Should I just confess? No, there's still a chance that he doesn't know exactly what I'm doing here. I'm not trusting his word. If he finds out for sure, then it's definitely over. Even if the chance is practically non-existent, I still have to take it. Here goes nothing. I'm sorry, I really don't know what we're talking about. Can I just be excused anyway? After all, I'm still so confused by everything here. I'm hurt that you would lie so terribly to me, your most benevolent overlord. But then again, it's been a long time since I introduced the box to someone entirely new. This is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. Joking. Give my best regards to the void. No, please. And we're in the box. Yay. How long has it been? Seconds turn to minutes. Minutes turn to hours. Hours turn to days. Days turn to... and so on. You stopped trying to keep track long ago. For all you know, you've been here since the dawn of time itself. There's nothing to see, nothing to feel. You're floating in nothingness. No one to call out to, and no means to do so, even if someone were there. You have no mouth, and you must scream. How can there be so much space, yet so little? It's like being shut inside a chest at the bottom of the ocean. The box. Truly a fitting name. Unassuming, with so much menace behind it. This is torture. A way to slowly kill something that cannot die. What remains of the soul drifts further and further away. You were never meant for this world. Maybe you were never meant for any world. You have no mouth, and you must scream. In the distance, you imagine a white light. A sweet, bright release from this excruciating prison. If only it were real. If only it... It is real, yay! Thank you, voice! I'm assuming this is your doing. What are you doing? How dare you interrupt? She just arrived here, guide. How can you be so cruel? They were sticking their noses... No. Oh, let's try that one again. They were sticking their noses where they don't belong. As a deity, do you not feel violated by these ants freely roaming our private premises? So what if they're looking around a bit? We don't have anything to hide, do we? I suppose we do not. Very well then. I shall excuse this most grievous of transgressions just this once, voice. But know that if you ever dare to forcibly retrieve someone from the box again, I believe there's no need to finish that sentence. Cheer up, denizens. It's your lucky day. But let this serve as a reminder to you. If you're going to shoot the king, you'd better be sure not to miss. Are the two of you all right? Not really, but I'm glad you saved us. Bliss? Hello? Let him go. The box has been known to break people. It was horrific. Being alone like that, it was... I don't want to talk about it. And I won't ask you to. I'm just relieved that I was able to bring you back. Truth be told, I wasn't sure I even had the ability to do so. I suppose this was a good time to find out, huh? Yeah. I'm really sorry, Isobel. I don't know what he's so afraid of, finding you here. Uh, what's behind the big door? Huh? When the guide opened it, I heard a voice. Uh, that's impossible. I'm pretty sure that there's nothing in there. Nothing living, anyway. Behind that door, you'll find the archives of Purgatory. Files upon files of information regarding everyone who's here, and everyone who's ever been here. You store documents in Purgatory? Yeah. I was surprised by the bureaucracy of it all as well. Turns out even the guide can't keep everything in his mind. I see. Is she lying to me? Is she lying to us, or does she actually believe that? That's the question, and I don't know if we'll get the answer just yet. Or is it possible that she really doesn't know that something living is in there? You came here in order to try and get inside. Try getting inside, didn't you? I don't know why you felt the need to do so, but I promise you that we have nothing to hide. At the same time, though, I can't let you in to take a look. The documents are private. I'm sure you can understand that. I'm sorry, too. I shouldn't have come here. Curiosity got the best of me, I guess. And I really paid for it. The guide was definitely in the wrong for subjecting you to the box. But at the same time, he has a job to do. Oh, excuse me, sorry. It doesn't excuse his actions, but please try seeing it from his perspective. And if you can't do that, try seeing it from mine. Deities must keep the order, Isobel. Dwellers can't be allowed to do whatever they please. Not even you. I'm going to go home now. I understand. Hey, you should give Bliss some time to recover. What do you care? Hey, of course I care. You say you do, but at the end of the day, we're just dwellers, aren't we? You know, ants. I wasn't the one who said that. But you're his partner in crime. Look, I appreciate you saving us, but I didn't ask for your advice. I may just be a human, but I'll figure it out. And I'll be there for Bliss when he's ready. I don't need anyone telling me how to treat my friends. Very well. I'll see you later then, sister. And maybe you will. The voice. Ooh, no. Why? No. It didn't sit right treating her like that. She did go out on a limb for us. Still, I can't help feeling torn about things right now. Okay, just making sure that didn't update. Go away. It felt like forever, floating around in that dark place. But in reality, I guess it was only for a moment, since we were saved so quickly. If a moment inside the box feels like forever, then I don't want to imagine what it would be like to be there even longer, like Bliss's friend was. Maybe I'm lucky in a way. Alright, I wouldn't go that far. Speaking of Bliss, he looked beyond devastated. I have to go check on him as soon as possible. But maybe, just for now, I should report to Volumnius. If the guide suspected me to be up to no good before, it's nothing compared to what he must be thinking now. I need help with what to do next. I'm pretty sure that Remm won't like hearing about me messing up like this, though. Dang it. Volumnius? Are you there? Hello, Isobel. Uh, Is something wrong? I, um, I may have made a big mistake. What do you mean? I got caught snooping around the Hall of Deities at night. You did what? Isobel, what were you thinking? I just felt like I had to do something and... Do something? You just arrived. Have you heard of a little thing called patience? I know it was dumb, alright. But it's not like you guys gave me anything to go on. What the heck was I supposed to do? I'm all alone here, and with all that responsibility on my shoulders. And... I was stuck in darkness for what felt like an eternity. You... the guide put you in the box. I didn't realize. I'm very sorry that happened to you. Are you alright? No. Listen, you'll just have to learn from that mistake, Isobel. So much for compassion. I feel for you, I do. But the mission must go on. Remm believes in you, and if she does, then I do too. She won't be happy hearing about this, but you still have a chance. After all, you're still here, so there's a chance that you can smooth things over. What do you mean? You violated the deity's trust. The only way forward is to make amends. The guide clearly suspects you more than ever now, and is also likely fully aware that you're looking for something. The only hope you have is to make them like you, and in turn they might be convinced that you're not a threat. Otherwise, I'm sorry to say that this mission is practically over. And trust me, that is a very bad thing. Not just for you. You want me to make friends with someone who just tortured me? I realize that it doesn't sound particularly pleasant. Particularly pleasant? What's the matter with you? What's the matter with everyone? Am I the only one who is not insane? Isobel. I'm leaving. I did not mean to upset you. I was only trying to find a solution to the problem. Well, I don't need to be saved by some solution right now. You're not a hero, Volumnius. Sometimes people just want to talk. Talk to someone who will listen. I just wanted to feel less alone for a moment, you know? But everything that has happened since I died has left me feeling like a tool at best. And apparently one which doesn't work very well, because I can't seem to do anything right, now can I? Bye. Please, keep what I said in mind. You can still do this. Farewell for now, Isobel. That man has no tact at all. Should I have told him about the voice I heard? It probably wouldn't have made a difference. My mind is so fried right now that I'm questioning whether I even heard something at all. I need to sleep. I'm all out of thoughts. May this be a dreamless night. I guess it's probably. A memory from long ago enters your mind, and you start to reflect. You run, you run, you run, you run, you run. And it looks like you aren't stopping anytime soon. Is someone following you? Or something? If you stop running, I'll take your face. Someone shouts from behind you. He looks like your best friend, but he doesn't sound like him at all. You scream in terror, but there's no sound. Whoever it is better not catch up, because that face of yours is because that face of yours is to die for. Little Isobel. No one likes you, not even your mother. After all, if she did, she wouldn't be dead. It's all your fault. No dreams breed in restless sleep. Well, that was a whole lot of nonsense. I'm starting to think that sleeping only makes me more tired. I wonder how Bliss is doing. Quest log updated. Find Bliss and ask him how he's doing. Okay, and then the rest is continue on. Okay. So, our dreams are weird. I'm very curious about what's going on with what went on in Isobel's history. Like, her dad's a piece of work. Her mom died. And then her best friend, apparently her dad didn't see or didn't acknowledge existed, one or the other. And then he changed his voice and tried to cut off her face. So, that's a bit of a weird one. But, yeah, looking at the time, this is probably a pretty good place to end things off. So, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.